Hey everyone, how y'all doing tonight? My name is Lenika Scott and I am an executive ambassador in Total Life Changes, also known as the Millionaire Mom. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have been having a powerful women's summit over the last few days. The first night being how to execute an excellent presentation by none other than Ambassador Tanya Joyner Scott and Executive Ambassador Twyla Portis. Last night, you all heard from the amazing National Marketing Director, Ms. Pamela Davis. And we also heard from Ambassador Janella Simpson, and they pretty much talked to us and shared with us how to close strong. On tonight, I tell you, you are in for a special treat as Global Marketing Director, Ms. Denisha Graham, and National Marketing Director, Ms. Candice Berg Davis, come before you to deliver social media success strategies, right? I got a little tongue-tied saying all of that, but I'm telling you, they won't get tongue-tied tonight because they will deliver powerful success tips to help you take your online business to another level. Now, I want to share this because I have been getting messages from people saying, do I have to be a part of Total Life Changes? Absolutely not. This information that we're delivering for you as we have purpose in our heart to serve the masses is for anyone, and especially tonight because we've got to understand that the world as we know it is changing, right? And we've got to keep up with the times. Digital marketing, that is the age that we're in, whether it be via social media marketing, online marketing, internet marketing, whatever it is that you call it, you need to know these strategies. And so you're in for a treat. And so I want you to go ahead and start texting your team. Go ahead, grab that cell phone. Don't be selfish, right? Don't be shy. And then also begin to start to share because I know so many people will be able to benefit from the information that you're going to hear tonight. But not only that, no matter who you are, how much you've been able to achieve, what platform you've been able to speak on, each as these ladies have been as well, you will be able to learn something new. I personally have had about 10 years of online marketing training, internet marketing training. We call it now digital marketing, and I still learn. I woke up yesterday and I learned something that I didn't know. So I share that for people to say, well, I got it. I don't need all of that. Or maybe, well, everybody, don't want to learn something new. You got it wrong. Everybody needs to always be in a place of learning because you'll also be in a place of growing. So I'm going to move on right on quick. I want to introduce to you these incredible superstars. It's not playing. So I didn't say it all of that. Hold on, guys. Just with me.
Okay.
Just bear with me. It's showing that it's not playing. Even if you refresh it,
I keep refreshing.
All right, y'all. Just give me a second.
You probably got the embedded thing in there.
This is circular to the patients. That's what Marshall is saying. We are waiting for that process to be great.
Okay, so maybe I'm wondering, did I click on the wrong link? All right, y'all, just hang tight. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna stop this. Wait a minute, no, because I clicked on the one that we're supposed to be on tonight, which is It's Your Time Women's Online Summit. Just give me a second. For those of you all who may be looking in or tuning in, just give me a second. I don't want to click on another link until I make sure that something isn't going on because it's showing that I'm live. Yes.
All she got to do is take this link at the top and embed it into that on that screen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send her this one. Hey, it's Lenika. Okay, so you can see me live. Oh, really? So, but because a lot of other people are saying that they can't see me. A lot of other people are. So can I just send you this link that's at the top of Google? But you can see me, but other people. You're to Destiny, right? And so I'm wondering, how many other people are?
My whole team is texting me saying that they can't, it's not
Right, and
showing at all.
Candace King, you've also texted her saying that they can't link, and
It's not live.
it's saying it's not live yet. Yes, they are. But yet, Erica, this is our assistant that built this site and designed everything, and she said she could see us just fine. Hold on just a second, Erica. I'm gonna put you on speaker. On dblive.com. dblive.com.
There you go. It's up.
So is it a delay? Okay.
It's up now.
All right, it's up now. For some reason, it was a little delay. Okay. Okay, thank you, sweetie. All
right, no problem.
I'm glad I didn't get up. All right, so there you have it, right? You can still be multiple seven-figure income earners. I'll tell you, have built a powerful team and still come on live to do an event for the people, and some technical difficulties happen. But guess what? You just keep on going, right? You just keep on going with the flow. And as I was about to say, I am going to bring these dynamic superstars, right? Powerhouse up. I first introduced to you Miss Tanisha Graham. She made her first $1 million online at the age of 29. Go, Tanisha. Good, right? Attended Texas State University on a full scholarship. She played professional basketball for 8 years. I absolutely love that. Has a passion for helping for people to find their God-given abilities and packaging it up to keep them relevant for today's digital world. And one thing that I want to add that she didn't put in this bio, and I am going to add my Lenika-ism tonight on behalf of my girl, Tanisha Graham. She's definitely wise beyond her years. I never forget meeting her at an event that we had in Total Life Changes, having been in probably about a year. And I'm like going back to my room and I said, Greg, where did she come from, right? Who is she? Only to discover that her parents, just strong men and women of God. And there's so much in her. And so we oftentimes call her a jewel, right, in Total Life Changes. And to be able to be connected with her is such an honor, and we're so pleased. Moving on to Miss Candace Bird Davis. Her accolades reads as follows. Most notable achievement is being a woman and a wife. Being a wife and a mother for over 16 years to Mr. Javon Davis, and the mother of her two amazing gifts from God, Javon Jr. And Candace, how do I pronounce your baby?
It's Giovanni Caden.
Giovanni Caden. Y'all see, I didn't want to butcher the baby's name. She has earned over $750,000 in direct sales marketing in the last 3 years. Earned her first 6 figures in just 6 months through online sales and marketing, and became a multiple 6-figure earner in just 11 months. She has helped to create 4 6-figure income earners in 18 months in her direct sales business, has helped build teams in 9 different international countries, with her largest being in the United States market. Collaborated with John C. Maxwell in the 15 Laws of Growth project, and we actually had an experience in doing that together. Is an online business strategist and success coach. Was a very successful insurance agent for 15 years. And I would also like to add something about Candace, right? And here's the thing about and this is a tip, right? Even outside of online internet marketing, I'm going to share before I turn it over to Miss Tanisha Graham, who's going to kick it off. When Candace was actually the first one, right? I'm gonna put it out there because, sometimes we, even as leaders, right, we don't humble ourselves enough to give credit where credit is due. Greg and I, we got a part of the John C. Maxwell, partnership collaboration because of Candace. And I will never forget that. And so you got to know, no matter what rank you are, what status you've been able to achieve, how much you've made, millions or whatever, then there's always a place to be humble, right? And stay humble, because you never know who's looking at you, and someone that may admire you could pull you in. And Candace, that's something we've talked about before. I think I sent you some flowers or something, I don't know, because I was so grateful to have been able to partake in that experience, which led me to some valuable relationships, right? Led me to some valuable relationships, was able to meet even Pasha and Steve, which many people know in the network marketing industry. And it was even Pasha who led me to where I met Dr. Ronnie, where we were away a few months ago, well, about a little over a month ago, when I was able to go through the detox program. You see what I'm saying, Candace? You see how, God is always connecting the dots. So had it not been you for introducing me and Greg to the 15 laws that John C. Maxwell was to have, and we got into that program, I may not have met Passion. You see what I'm saying? Who then referred me to that. So always be in a place of humility, no matter who you are. And that's what I wanted to share. So come on, my sister Stanisha, I'm ready to hear from you. I got my notepad.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you, Lenika. It's always an honor to be a part of anything that you are doing, as well as sharing the stage with Candace. You guys are phenomenal women. You've proven yourself. You've got the resume and all that. I could talk about you guys' success and the power that you have for the rest of this hangout. But I'm going to try to give people something to do with the internet as I start to talk. But again, I'm just grateful to share the platform with you guys tonight. A little bit about me, when she talked about, playing basketball professionally for 8 years. If you ever watch Love and Basketball, my story is exactly like Monica's. That's actually how I even got started in internet marketing. I was living in the Czech Republic in Prague, and I wanted to make a lot of money. So a lot of people, they don't really like to just admit the truth, but I wanted to make a lot of money, and I had heard of network marketing before. The thing was, I never liked network marketing. My mom used to do a lot of network marketing companies, so I come from people who know how to get it. My mom's from the west side of Chicago, and so that was something that I grew up. I used to sell squash when I was 6 years old. I would make about $20 a day while I was in 8th grade, so I've always knew how to make money. But the thing about it, I always was 26 or 25 when I started doing, network marketing, but I decided to put my own twist to it. And, I decided that I wanted to build a network marketing business, what was relevant to the millennials today. And I mean, obviously, when you meet people like Lenika, how old are you? You're about 44.
Yeah, 44,
right? I think you told me that. So, a lot of people that are watching this right now, you think that the 30-year-olds are just doing digital marketing, or, the 20 years old are 20 years, if you're 20 that you're doing digital marketing. But the truth is, guys, there are a lot of people that are in their 40s, their 50s, and their 60s that are learning how to work this internet. Lenika is a prime example of that, a millionaire, from straight online marketing. And I think the thing that I like the most, and then Candace or Lenika could, maybe piggyback off of this, what I think gives me the passion for internet marketing is that every day when I wake up, I have access to millions of people immediately. When you go make a Facebook status, there's literally millions of people who have the opportunity to see what you have to say. And, when we talk about, the old school wiser way of doing things, we know the power of belly to belly. We know the power of having to connect one-on-one with people, and network marketing, the name of the game is whoever has the biggest network, they have the biggest net worth, right? When you see people who are successful in network marketing, check their network. That's why people say sometimes the same people who were successful last in this company, because they have a bigger network. And so when you learn how to utilize the internet, it allows you to expand your network at a faster rate. And then when I always tell people, if you can be relevant, omnipresent, and intimate with people 24/7, meaning that you're giving them, every single one of us have a different market of people that we attract. If you know exactly who you're going after, you know what type of Facebook statuses you could have. If you know exactly who you're going after, you know what things you should be posting and what things you can't, post. And I could keep talking a lot about that. But Candace, maybe you could, fill in the gaps of a little bit of what I'm talking about. where, you know, with the internet, it allows you just to have access to a lot of people immediately. And if you can package yourself, market and brand yourself the correct way, it allows you to start to build a network marketing company online.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And, you know, definitely, I want to give it back to you, Lenika, just for being the visionary of this platform and being able to bring women together to share value. And Stanisha, I mean, you're just powerful in yourself. And it's just always a privilege and an honor to work beside amazing, powerful women. But just to piggyback off of what you said, I remember whenever I got started in our current company, and I got started with no experience. And I remember looking at my Facebook page saying, there's got to be a way that I can reach out to more people, because just like somebody who's watching this video tonight, they're probably thinking, you know, I've exhausted the opportunity or the prospects in my community. You know, nobody in my neighborhood is interested. And I had to think to myself, well, how am I going to reach out to other people? And I love what you said, Stanisha, that you could wake up every morning and be able to contact millions of people per day through your posts. Because I remember when I got started in the company, I had 200 friends on Facebook, and I didn't even operate an Instagram account. But before this training tonight, I started to do some research, and I figured out some facts that they were listing why people would want to do social media. And one of the biggest facts that I saw, Lenika, that blew me away was Facebook has 2.1 billion users per month.
Right.
Instagram has over 800 million users per month. So you literally have the opportunity to touch billions and millions every day. But catch this one, Stanisha. 85% of paying consumers are on Facebook every single day. 85% of paying consumers, and 87% of those people are women. So why do you want to build a business online? Because those people who want to pay for your product or pay for your service, 85% of them are already on social media, giving you the ability to brand yourself and your business outside of the United States, let alone outside of your own community. So yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it is. And Lenika, I don't know if you have something to say, but to piggyback, you know, off of what she's saying with that 80, I always tell people, I was in the Middle East maybe 2 weeks ago, well, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was in Jordan, and I was in the mountains, and I got to meet some people who—
Wait a minute, where were you at, girlfriend?
I was in Jordan, Jordan.
Say it one more time, say it one more time.
Jordan. Oh, that's your baby's name? Yeah. Or
No.
or something like that.
Well, it is her name, but it's just such a beautiful thing to be able to travel the world because of entrepreneurship, right?
Absolutely. Yes. And so I'm there hanging out in the desert, in the middle of the desert. And even the people who still decide to live old school, the old school way, they have smartphones. And so it was just amazing to me. They're still using the bathroom outside, but they have Facebook and they have Instagram. And I think that, you know, when people start to really understand the power that you can, network marketing is a network. You have to have a network. And so because of social media, it simply allows you to build your network fast. And one of the biggest questions that people ask is, you know, I know a lot of people will go in people's Facebook Messenger and start sending them messages. We don't spam either on social media. What you do is, I always tell people, the principles for network marketing offline are the exact same principles that you have to use online in order to build correctly and actually be dominant in this industry. And so, you know, I had some people asking me yesterday, well, you know, how do I get people to sign up with me in the business? And I think if you look at your page, or if you look at Candace's page, it's very clear who you guys' avatar is. It's very clear what your voice is to the tribe of people that you're trying to connect with. I always tell people my ideal avatar is a 48 and above woman. That's my ideal avatar. And so when I have a question about who my avatar is, the next most important question is, what do they like? So when you guys are posted on social media, when Candace makes a post and 400 people are giving her love on it, it's because it's relevant to what her people like. My avatar more than likely goes to church every single Sunday. So it makes sense for me to post scriptures on my page because that's what my people like. I always make the joke of when I first joined TLC, my goal was to try to get a lot of young people, right? And I remember when it's so important to know your avatar. We had an event where we had a party bus. And so I've got 40 and 50-year-olds sitting on this party bus looking like I'm never going anywhere with Stanisha again, right? So I had to bring it in. I had to bring it in and understand who was I trying to connect with? And then after I found out who I was trying to connect with, my brand and my message had to be relevant to those people. And that's how they start to have a connection with you. And if people like you, they will follow you.
Absolutely. For Candace, Stanisha, could you explain to someone may say, well, what is an avatar? Could you explain that?
Absolutely. So the avatar is your ideal customer or the ideal person that you want to work with. They did a study with Bed Bath & Beyond, and they could not get their sales up. And when they brought in a marketer to help them bring it in to get the sales up, they asked them, who is the customer that you're marketing to? And they responded and said, well, more than likely it's women. And they said, well, that's too broad, because I'm 30. So my interest may be different than Lenika's interest, and Lenika's interest may be different than Candace's interest. So what type of woman are you trying to advertise to in order to get her into this building and to buy from you? And so, I've done a lot of courses and marketing training to understand you have to know your avatar so well that more than likely the race that they are, the exact age that they are, if they hang out at church or if they're at the club, if they like Mercedes or they don't care about that kind of stuff. Maybe they like to travel. And so in network marketing, when we want to recruit so much that we never take the time to figure out who feels that their destiny is attached to you, who feels that when they connect to you, you have the answers for them. And I had a girl come up to me one day and say, I don't mean to offend you, but I don't want to travel like you do, right? And it's cool because I'm not for you. You may think what you have to offer is for everyone, but it's not. So your avatar is the ideal person that you're trying to attract. And you have to get them down to the T, to their age, their name, their race, where they hang out, what type of music they listen to, and all these type of things. And that plays a huge part on social media when you know that. Because then after that, I know where my avatar is on social media in order for me to expose myself to them.
That's good. Candace, you want to jump in, or do you want me to share something to complete the thought?
No, I would love to hear your complete thought. That's for sure.
Well, I just wanted to, just throw in just a quick tip about who one of my avatars are. I have a few, but one of my target markets is just even marketing to stay-at-home moms because they're wanting to find something to call their own. Why? That was me. A woman that was very successful in corporate America, but because we had so many children, I had to come home. But because I've always had ambition, right, that I'm talking in training, think about women that also have ambition, right? But they still want to have something to find their own, and they're looking and they're watching and they're searching even right now while we're on this live, or even after his replay, they're searching for something to do at home to make an income to bring into the home. Absolutely. So I just put that out there too. Many times, as you're looking at one of the things that I can, as we even talked about Stanisha, right? Even her avatar being in a higher age group and even category is, to me personally, her mindset, right?
Right. Yeah.
We talked about she's wise beyond her years. So for me personally, I was trying to find another me. Okay. And that was, as when I got started online at that age group of like 33 to about 50, right? Now my market, when I even do Facebook ads, and I don't know if any of the young ladies going to talk about Facebook ads, this could be more so for beginners. I'm not sure. We'll still just flow. But right now, when I go into that ad managing campaign, I'm looking for women right at about 42 to about 54, right? And they fall right along in that place.
Absolutely.
I was looking for another me. So now when I do my posts, I'm talking to me. Any stay-at-home moms, looking for something to call your own, I'll be able to show you how you can generate an extra, and don't be out there posting some astronomical number. Even me at the station, I'm at multiple seven figures. I don't post, making $40,000, $50,000 a week. It's right, because people have to be realistic. Extra $300 a week. Does that sound right? Can I help you earn an extra $2,000? You know, would that help you pay your groceries, right? Things like that. Think about who you are. Think about the message and what you want to deliver for the people, because you're still going to attract who you are, right? All right, Ken, you can go ahead on in.
Well, listen, I'm going to start with this. Lenika says she was out there looking for another her, and Stanisha was looking for another Stanisha. Well, I'm looking for a Lenika and a Stanisha, okay?
I know that's right. And I'm looking for y'all too.
Right. But no, I completely agree with everything that you guys are saying, because my perfect avatar has always been that woman who has come from or who currently is in corporate America. Because, you know, when we look at network marketing, Lenika, Stanisha, you guys both know this. It's an old saying. People will join and buy from people that they like, know, trust, and feel that they can connect with. So, you know, if you're sitting here trying to determine what your avatar is really you, because it's going to be your story. It's going to be your testimony. It's going to be your rise that's going to attract the same type of person that you are into your business, because they want to be able to say, I can work with her because she has went from here to, I know she could take me from here to here because she's went there herself. So, you know, as you're sitting here trying to say, oh, well, you know, Stanisha's talking about an avatar. I don't even know how to analyze who my avatar is going to be. What you do is you pull that mirror out and you look yourself in the mirror. You know your own story. You write down everything that you've been through in life. That's your avatar. That's your key person. That's your focus niche customer or IBO that you're going to start looking for. And then as you transition through the business and you start to grow your wings and soar in your network marketing company, you're going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So eventually you're going to attract who you have become, but you're going to start with who you are right now. And as you grow through the success in your company, you're going to start attracting those Lenika Scotts and Greg Scotts and Tanya Joyner Scotts and Twyler Portises and Stanisha Grahams. You're going to start attracting all of that as you grow, but you're going to start with who you are today and grow into the Lenika Scott, the Janella Simpson. So that's my part on it. Yes, definitely figure out who you are.
And I got something to say on that, because a lot of times people, for most people, it's hard for them to recruit on the internet. And the reason why I think it's hard for people to recruit on the internet is because we've been taught so much to be a copycat. What I've always told people to copycat, but when I say copycat, I'm telling you to copy the realness of a person. And so even if I use Lenika as an example, Lenika is unapologetic. If a dominant recruiter, I can go look at your last 4 or 5 posts and be able to decipher what type of person that you are. Lenika's unapologetic. I remember when I first joined in this company and I got on one of Lenika's prayer calls, because I know some church people, but I grew up in an apostolic, I went to private school and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, you know, a prayer call, let's see, is it a sweet little baby prayer or what's she talking about on this prayer call? So I didn't know her. So I get on the call and I think I heard you start to speak in tongues, and it'll come back to my point. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know they were doing that in network marketing like that. She is unapologetic. And then I seen that you had a book about fasting and breakthroughs. And I'm saying to myself, okay, she is her 100% self. And the reason why that's so important to be your 100% self, guys, is because you can keep up with that. When you pretend to be someone else and you pretend to act like you have these passions and things you think that's going to be attractive to people, after a while you get burned out. And so that's why you can see from the 4 or 5 years, Lenika, that you've been in TLC, the person that you are is clear. It's very clear. And so if you want to be a recruiter, right? My first network marketing company I was in, I was able to make a 6-figure income from recruiting, guys, because I was unapologetic about how I wanted to build a business. I'm one of those people who sell the dream to people. And I don't sell it because I don't believe that it can't happen. I sell it because I was selling it for myself as well. If you go back 4 or 5 years on my Facebook page, I always said that I was going to make $1 million. I always said that I was going to retire my mom. I always said that I was going to be able to help my sister out. I've always been a wisdom seeker. And so when I hear you guys say stuff like, you know, she's wise or something, which I definitely appreciate, even though I graduated with a 1.7 in high school, but I definitely, you know, appreciate that, guys. When you want to recruit, remember this, People have to feel like their destiny is attached to you. And if you want someone to feel like their destiny is attached to you, you have to give them what they need. And so when you go back to talking about an avatar, right? Once you know, I know what my avatar needs. My avatar, they're sick of working in corporate America. They would love to go do a few vacations. Everyone doesn't want to travel. My avatar, they want that. That's why when I'm in Jordan or I'm in Dubai or wherever I am, it's attractive to my avatar. When I look at Candace's page, I can sum up the type of person that she is. She seems to be extremely organized, right? She seems to be a strategist, right? She's going to give you a blueprint. And so if you're someone who has no way to go, I would feel that if I was to join with Candace, she would give me 1, 2, 3 steps of how to be successful. If you join with me, I can't promise you that I'm going to give you that. I'm going to tell you to get your butt on the Facebook and start posting and things like that. So, you know, and I could keep talking about that forever, but it's so important to be your original self, guys. And people come into network marketing, you know, always edifying other people. You got to pay attention to yourself too. And when you pay attention to yourself, you become the dominant person that people learn to respect and feel like their destiny is attached to you.
That is so silly. Candace, hold on just a second. You know, if I think about the last night with Tanya and Twyla, the first night, Pam and Janella, the second night. Now here we are again. No matter training that is out there, no matter who you are, you have to be authentic, right? You learn all of the strategies, success tips, 10 steps to this, 5 points to that, but you still have to be authentic online, right? I think I shared this even too Monday. Authenticity, it is sexy, right? And it's fact. And here's the thing about internet marketing, right? Even if you're just now getting started on the internet, people will be able, or if you've been doing it for a minute, right? People will be able to know, is she being real? Is it being, you know, is this real or is this fake? I don't care. They could be looking at a phone, looking at a computer, a laptop, an iPad, but they can feel whether you're being authentic. So even when Tanisha brought up the fact about the prayer call and being apologetic, one of the things that first of all, I said, you know, where the Bible even talks about what profits a man that gain the whole world and lose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I started a prayer movement when it was just 3 people on there. So, you know, when I became a multimillionaire, or even shall I say, when I had built a $1 million business, had went on the food stamps, the prayer call continued to happen, right? So that's being true to yourself, right? Still not wavering, right? And even allowing anybody, or shall I say, not allowing anybody to make you move.
Absolutely.
So in your place and in your lane, right? There have been people, I'm quite sure, that have told Candace and Tanisha, because they told me, you should post that online. You should be doing that online. And I do get it. You know, as leaders, you can't post everything. But come on now, you need to still be yourself, right? Not allow other people to control your feelings. One of the things that I've learned about those that will really break through the barriers on the internet, they will own their space.
Come on.
What kind of knowledge that they have. They come to this game with the reassurance and understanding that I will own this space. And they are the ones that get attention. And even they're the ones that begin to build a solid business. As Candace, when she began to run down those numbers about Facebook, I say, my God. And she said, you know, hold up now. Facebook. And one thing I want to say about Facebook, Facebook ain't dead, right? People are still making multiple millions using Facebook. We met somebody today outside of our network marketing company that's doing it. As we pulled out a calculator and then again to calculate the numbers of things that this person is selling through Facebook marketing, right? Of course. When she looked at Facebook saying, wow, how can I be able to, you know, connect with all of these different people? There's more people that I can connect with to build my business that I'm currently in right now. She was able to do it because she took ownership and she owned her space and she went out there and she made it happen. Some of you are just being too fearful. And let me just call that spirit out right now. We cast down fear. Yes, we do. We cast it down. And you're afraid to put your stuff out there. You're afraid to do live videos. You're afraid to do different things that you know will help build your business. Go ahead and start doing it. And as we even discussed about practicing, practice does make perfect. The more you do, the more you'll learn. The more you do, the more you'll become. The more you do, the more you'll grow. The more you do, the more people will say, wow, she's on to something. He's on to something. And guess what? The sales, the recruits, the team will start to build, and it will be a natural.
Absolutely.
All right, Candace, you can take it away.
Awesome. Well, you know what? You guys are 100% correct, because both you and Stanisha were talking about being you and, owning who you are. And there's a saying that goes around that says, I can only be the first class Candace Bird Davis, but I will always be a second class Lenika Scott.
Absolutely.
So I can never be the first class Lenika Scott. So listen, guys, be you. And it doesn't matter what anybody says that you're doing. It doesn't matter how stupid you may think you look. The one thing is regardless of what they say to you, it's time for you tonight to make a decision to turn the tombstones into stepping stones and say, I'm going to take control of my business. I'm going to build it online. Can you make money online? Absolutely. You see Stanisha Graham making over $1 million online. It's being done. The question is, are you going to be doing it? So here's what I want you to think about. Lenika had made a plain point about Facebook Live. If you're waiting for your videos to be perfect, you'll never find the perfect opportunity. If you go back and look at every single one of our videos, they looked crazy in the beginning compared to what they look like now. Don't wait for perfection, because you're never going to find perfection. Go out and shoot the video, because there is a fact, and you can research this. There's over 100 million minutes of video watched per day on Facebook. The average Facebook user watches 12 minutes of video themselves. What if that 12-minute video was you sharing a testimony of your product or your service? And I'm going to be transparent with you all. And Lenika, you know this ever since the Beautiful You tour in Houston, when you had myself and another network marketer come up to talk about social media marketing.
Right.
I actually, and I'll be very transparent in saying this, I've built 99% of my organization using social media platforms. Mm-hmm. But in building my social media platform, there's a couple things that I had to do. So guys, I'm going to run down a few things for you guys as to what I recommend. And then I'm going to bounce it off of Stanisha Graham as well. But, if we go and dissect your own Facebook page, we're going to talk about Facebook alone right now.
This is good.
Couple pointers here, y'all. Listen, if you're on Facebook, people want to join people that they like, know, trust. If you're expecting somebody to throw their credit card at you, you better show them who you are. So your profile picture should not be the picture of your fluffy, furry, white little dog. It should not be that. Your profile picture needs to be you. On top of that, your cover photo, let it be something that represents you, a photo of you, a photo of your family. Listen, I love whenever I see people dream, but I'm not one, and I've taken a lot of a lot of Facebook marketing classes. If you don't own the Bentley, don't put it on your cover photo. That needs to go on your vision board. Okay, so you need people to realize that you are a real person. So first thing is update your profile picture, update your cover photo. Your cover photo should not be your company that you're a distributor of. Your cover photo needs to be you. See, what we mess up with a lot, Lenika, trying to learn online marketing is people have to understand it doesn't come quick. It too takes time, just like building offline. So it's going to take time with these strategies. And then as you're going through that, your name, I'm just going to be transparent in saying this, y'all. I see it a lot. Your name is not Lenika Skin T Scott, or your name is not Lenika ISO T Scott. So whatever your name is, that needs to be your name on the profile. You're asking somebody. I'm asking Lenika Scott to become my customer, to throw me her credit card. And if she does not know who my name or what my name is, she's not comfortable in giving me her money, y'all. So, okay, cover photo, profile picture, name. Your about me section needs to be filled out, because here's what you need to know. And this is what I learned over the years, Lenika. You will find creepers who come to your page that are really interested in your product, but they don't have the guts to inbox Lenika Scott yet to know what it is. So they're going to click on the About Me section. They're going to find out she's from North Carolina. But what they will also find is Lenika has a link in her About Me section that's going to direct them to her personal website or her shop page where they're going to go over there. And here's the thing, curiosity kills the cat. So they're going to be curious and click that link. And guess what? They just killed themselves because they just bought themselves into a business that they weren't even aware that they were interested in. So the About Me section needs to be filled out as much as possible and as much as you're comfortable in sharing. Here's another thing that I'm going to tell you. If you do not have a phone number on your profile, you're missing a lot of business, because I will have people who will go to a website and not make a purchase, but they will pick up the phone and they will call me and say, hey, yes, I had questions about this. My personal phone number is out on social media. It's not a Google Voice number. I'm not Kevin Gates. I don't have 2 phones. So, my phone number is out there because I want these people to truly know that I'm a real person. You could call me. You can ask me about my product, my business, and I'm always going to be there to answer. So if you're not comfortable putting your personal phone number out there, go ahead and get you a Google Voice. But make sure that you have a means of them contacting you, and leave a voicemail on your Google Voice. You've reached, the office of Lenika Scott. At the present moment, I'm helping a customer or away from my desk. Leave a number and I'll get back in time with you, or get back in touch with you as soon as time permits. They're going to leave a voicemail and say, Miss Scott, I'm interested in your product that you have available. I just have a few questions. Guess what? You calling them back. But if you don't have a phone number for them to call, most people want to talk about it before they give you the credit card. Right. People. So as we go back to that, make sure you have the About Me section filled out. Ladies, if you're married, I'm going to tell you, please make sure you put on your profile that you're married. If because you will have a lot of men who will slide up in the DM.
Right.
You need your profile to already say, Lenika's will say, I am married to Greg Scott. So then they already got the clue. This is not a dating service, but this is a business service. So, I love it. And, as we talk about, for those of us who are watching this, as we talk about our posts on social media, I'm going to be very transparent. Stanisha and I had this conversation a couple weeks ago. Guys, when it comes to posting, you can't just post about your business, because what you're going to do is you're going to turn off the people who you were hoping to turn on to your product or service. That's right. There's something that they have, Lenika, called a Facebook algorithm. And I did a course on this, and I'm going to be honest with you. I love seeing people post about their business. But if you cannot show people that you have a business, you have a family, and you have real life going on, they don't want to connect with you. So your post should not be 10 to 15 times a day of business, product. And
hold on, sweetie. Pause. Look. All 3. It is a no-no. Stanisha, tell them it's a no-no.
It is a no-no, a big no-no.
Okay, Candace, go ahead, boo.
My recommendation is with Facebook algorithm. The new algorithms that just kicked in say that if you post more than 3 times a day, your 4th, 5th, 6th, or 10th post is not going to be seen. So, if you're posting in your avatar, like Stanisha said, is, that person who goes to church every Sunday or what have you, one of your first posts for Stanisha would be that biblical quote in the morning, because now she's warming up her news feed. More people are seeing her post. Her second post throughout the day might be about a product or her business. One or the other. You're either going to promote your product today or your business today. You choose. That third post is just going to be a motivational post. Now, if you post it, or maybe even a call that's going on with your team, but anything, you post as many times as you want. But I'm just going to be transparent with you. Facebook algorithm, anything more than 3 times a day is not likely to be seen on the 4th, 5th, or 6th post. But if you're going to put the task out there of posting on social media, Facebook algorithm is going to allow you to be seen by more people when you engage on that post. I don't know if you all ever paid attention to Stanisha's page. She's going to put a post up. And when somebody comments, Stanisha goes and replies back to that comment. Why? Because Stanisha knows there's money on social media. When she comments, she's going from the bottom all the way back up to everybody's news feed. So now a whole new class of people get to see that same exact post. 10 minutes later, Lenika goes and comments on it. It shoots it back up again. Stanisha replies back to it. Guess what? It goes back. You are constantly staying relevant on social media. It doesn't matter how many times you post. What matters is how much engagement you get on your post. When somebody comments and says good morning, be like Stanisha, comment back, good morning.
Yes. And I've noticed something, you know, and I used to be like this too when I first started getting popular on social media. Sometimes people think it's cool when they don't respond to people, or if you get 100 comments, you think it's cool to say thank you or something like that. And she's giving you why. If you look at one of my good friends, if he makes a post, he could get like 1,000 likes on his picture. Y'all know him, but I don't have to say his name. He takes pride in, he will just put a smiley face, but whichever way, he's going to make for sure that that post gets at least 1,000 comments on it. You're not necessarily cool because you got 100 comments and you don't say anything to anyone, or you know people do that, right? We all are guilty of putting a status, nobody likes it, so you delete it and take it down because that obviously wasn't as deep as you thought it was. And just to say something off of what Candace is saying, guys, something that's very important is that people do have to like you. And the thing where you will always run into a wall is when people don't like you. And the reason how that can be displayed, guys, on social media is because your Facebook page is energy. And I know that, you know, Candace just broke down some technical things to you guys, but you know, your Facebook page is energy. And when I see a lot of this happen in a lot of network marketing companies where, you know, to talk about what she talks about, the posting, your page is so boring that not only am I not going to send you a message or comment, I'm going to delete you as a friend. And the reason why I'm going to delete you as a friend is because nothing of what you're talking about is really interesting. This is why I always say, you know, even when Candace is talking, listen to what she's saying, just to go off of the internet training for 1 second. She said, I've taken a lot of internet courses on this, right? Yep. And I know that you paid for those internet courses because nobody's giving it to you for free. When you begin to seek wisdom to become a more valuable person, people have to feel like their destiny is attached to you in order for them to want to connect with you. I don't understand. If you can go on Google and find a quote, go copy and paste it and put it on your Facebook page. Everything that I put on my page, I didn't create that, but somebody said it. I thought it sounded really good, and I'm gonna give it to you because it's gonna make you respect me more. And you have to edify yourself and sharpen yourself, guys, so that people want to connect. You know, Candace does a really good job, and Lenika as well. And if you look at any top earner, right, I like to see Twyla's Facebook page and Twyla's Instagram. You know, they do a really good job. Twyla for sure does a really good job of showing her lifestyle. She's going to show in her what's the Mercedes truck thing that she be in? What do you call that thing where you get in the sliding Mercedes? What's that called, Candace? A chauffeur. It's not a chauffeur. What is that?
The Mercedes Sprinter.
Sprinter. I'm getting really old. Okay, she's always in her Sprinter. So when she talks about those 3 type of posts, guys, give us your life. You know, I see entrepreneurs post stuff like, I didn't sleep for 12 hours. I've been grinding. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Candace was joking with me. She called me at like 7 in the morning. I said, I was asleep. She was like, oh, I ain't rich. I don't sleep. I said, I need my 8 hours. Okay. So it's not necessarily just attractive because you're just hustling. That's not necessarily a turn on to people. You can motivate your organization by that, but people want life from you. People want lifestyle from you. People want fun. They want you to inspire them. They want what you got. So you have to show it. And you know, when you just talk about a whole bunch of work and your page looks so corporate, guys, let's just be 100. That's extremely boring and nothing about that is attractive. And if you want to recruit up, you have to start to do and say things that will be attractive to someone who has more money than you.
That's good. You all, I have got to jump in right there. And here's the thing, because, you know, no matter who teaching, training you go to, it's all the same stuff, the same message. Mm-hmm. You know, I had written this down, but I'm not going to show you this page because it looks so sloppy, but I had wrote this down, right? Can you guys see that?
Lifestyle inspire business.
Right. I mean, it's the same thing they both said, because as I think about, you know, as I go back and what did I do? What was it that I do? What did I do to attract people? I'm a recruiter, right? I will ask for your credit card and I will get your credit card. But let me tell you this, before I ask and before I get it, I would have already have inspired you, right? learn the art of inspiring people and yes, sharing your life. Remember those 3 bullets: lifestyle or life, right? Life, lifestyle, vacation, life, family, my life, what I like to do, lifestyle. Show your life. Don't be afraid to show that, right? Inspiration in business, okay? In that, notice I put business last, right? That's how I've done it when I do it online. And let me just say this, I guess I honestly will admit it was the Holy Spirit who was leading me because I didn't have any teachers, coaches, trainers, mentors. I taught a lot of this myself. Absolutely. And I would never forget having been online for 2 years, and now I'm in a place where I say, okay, it's time to invest in myself. I need to invest up. I need to now kick out the $2,000 credit card to another millionaire, multi-millionaire, because that's the direction that I know I'm going. And when he said that, my mouth dropped wide open, and all I could do really was say, Lord, I thank you because you taught me that. But see, you also got to be open to receive from the wisdom that comes from above.
Absolutely.
So in those orders. So another thing that I wanted to say, to write down: inspire, teach, train, empower, add value to people. The most successful internet marketers, digital marketers, online marketers, they have become proficient in encouraging, inspiring, motivating, uplifting people, but they do it from the heart. Okay.
Absolutely.
Even if you find yourself, well, I don't want to motivate nobody. Well, I don't know if you need to be in this industry, right? We need you to go and get some personal development, right? Where you are developing yourself personally, because there may be some issues there in your heart where you're not blocking things, right? Because why wouldn't anybody want to motivate, encourage, or inspire people?
Absolutely.
That God has created us all to do. We're to give out, right? Talk about the law of reciprocity, right? Absolutely. I give, I deliver, it comes back.
Absolutely.
You want to find success on the internet, add value.
Absolutely.
Fire. Educate, right? Start to go in that vein. How can I help people, right? And they will come running to you with the credit card in their hand, with the expiration date and that 3-digit code on the back. Candace?
I know that's right. Can I get the credit card? Okay. You know, and as we're talking about, you know, building businesses, one of the number one things that I'm actually going to shift gears just a little bit, Lenika, because I just thought about something that I wanted to show people. You know, we are talking about building businesses online, digital marketing, and there's avenues on social media, on Facebook, that allow people to be able to find those people that they're looking for. So if it's okay with you, Lenika, I would like to share my screen and just give them some ideas here. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share my screen here. And Lenika, just let me know if you could see my screen.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, perfect. So what I have done, guys, is I put up my Facebook page. And for those of you guys who are following along, there's this amazing thing up at the top of the Facebook page that's called a search bar. And there's a lot of things that you can find in this search bar. And, you know, one of the number one things that I started doing as I was building my business online and looking for customers was I was trying to find those customers that would be interested in my product. So I want to give you guys a couple little tips here. You know, as you go to your Facebook search bar, Lenika, I want people to start putting in something like, I want to lose weight. And what's going to happen is when you click search on that, you're going to be able to start seeing posts, real-time posts. There's a David Castro 9 hours ago said, been concentrating on losing weight. I want to lose it. It has been my journey. It wasn't easy. He may be somebody who I want to go onto his post. I want to go on and yes.
Hold on just a second, because I'm feeling this. Like, I know people probably, this chick is crazy, but this is who I am. I literally feel like there's people that's watching. You're just so marveled by, wow. Take notes, okay?
Right.
This information, you guys gotta understand that the information that they're providing tonight, people pay for this information. I mean, thousands of dollars. People would pay to have masterminds. So make sure that you're taking notes. Okay, Candace, go ahead.
Definitely. So, you know, you're gonna want to search these, and I looked for top posts. This guy wants to lose weight. I may want to do 3 things to his post. Like, he's gonna get a notification that I liked his post. I'm going to comment on it. Congratulations on your weight loss. You look amazing. How much more weight are you looking to lose? And you may even want to tag him in it. David Castro was his name. So you may even want to tag him in it. And I can't find his tag, but if you could tag him in it, here's what's going to happen. He got a notification that I liked it. He just got a notification that I commented. And if I tagged him in it, he got a third notification, which is saying, okay, who is this chick? And why is she commenting? It's going to make him come look at my page. And it's going to get him intrigued based off of a post, a product, something. I don't share very many pictures of my product. I share benefits of it because I give somebody the opportunity to go find it on Google, you know, go look it up, whatever. No, I want you to ask me what I have because I want to be the person to share that with you. But you can look for who wants to lose weight. What about, here's a killer one, Lenika, and I recruit a lot of people off of this. So I'm giving like $1 million tip right here.
Oh my God, I'm taking notes.
I need a second job.
Oh, wow. That's good.
You pull this up, there's going to be people who are going to comment saying, I need another job. I need a second job. I need something. Of course, you're going to have to filter through some of these. I need a second job right here. Who's hiring? There's going to be people who are going to say that they need a part-time job. They need a second job. Maybe they need some extra income, whatever it is. You can find people who are looking for your business or looking for your product easily on Facebook. Now, another thing, Lenika, that works out really, really well. If you're a person who likes to share a lot of photos, feel free to go to something like North Carolina Yard Sale Group. And even though it says yard sale group, you can go into a lot of these groups and you can start posting before and after pictures in a yard sale group. And these people will comment, you know, post a before and after picture. Maybe if you want to get your, if you want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, comment me below or inbox me and then share a before and after picture. You would be surprised at the amount of people who jump on this and buy from these yard sale groups, even though you don't have a yard sale product. What I'm going to recommend is stay out of the groups that say network marketers, you know, because those particular groups are not going to be the groups that are going to build your business because they're just like you. There's a whole bunch of network marketers and they're trying to recruit. What you want to do is you want to go and find the niche of what you're looking for. You might want to join a weight loss group. Like I'm in this weight loss group that is just like, hold on, I'll show you. Weight loss group that is just out of this world where you could go in there and start sharing, look, 50 or 47,000 people. You could go and start sharing before and after pictures of some of your customers in this group. And you would be amazed at the amount of engagement. I'm talking 212 likes, comments, share before and afters, and people start asking you what the product is. What is it that's available? How did they do it? You just now opened up the door for you to be able to literally sell product to a niche market for somebody who is looking for what you have. Stop wasting your time in the groups of people who are not looking for what you want. Matter of fact, they actually want to put you in their business. They don't want in your business.
Wow.
So that's, you know, a couple of the things that I recommend for social media. You know, another thing is, let's just say Lenika and the amazing Tanya Joyner Scott are doing an event in North Carolina. And I may want to go and search people who are not my friends, but live in, and I'm just going to say Raleigh. Now, these are people who are not on my social media page. Why am I searching this way? Because if they're not my friends, if they're not already my friends, then let me just do it this way. Hold on. People who live in Raleigh. Let's just say Lenika and Tanya are doing an event out in Raleigh, North Carolina. I could post their flyer up. People on my page are already seeing this, but now I'm able to connect with people who already live in Raleigh that they're not my friends. I may want to go to this Stephanie Graham, send her a message, you know, tell her that I have some phenomenal leaders in the Raleigh, North Carolina area that are showing people how to drop weight and pick up a check. And I would love for her to be my guest. So I could actually start connecting with these people who live in that area, in that market where there's going to be a live event. So before I kick it over, I do want to share one more thing. A lot of us are starting to market on Instagram. Instagram is a fabulous thing, but here's what I like to share about Instagram, Lenika. You know, with Instagram stories are highly used. Like 300 million people a day use Instagram stories. So start using little stories on Instagram to promote your product. There's also a swipe feature when you do Instagram stories, but here's the one thing that I want to touch on is the link in the bio. One of the number one downsides to Instagram is you can only put one link in your bio. So I actually use a free service by Linktree and I actually brought it up here now. Linktree is something pretty cool, and I'm going to show you guys this, and I highly recommend it. You could do a free service, unlimited links, or you could pay $6 a month to get them to do analytics so you know which link is being clicked on the most. So I put one link in my bio. When they click on this one link in the bio, they're able to click on TLC presentation. If they clicked on this, guess what? There's a presentation. So it's going to bring up my last Facebook Live. If they go and click on Shop with Candace, it's going to bring up my store. Join my team. It's going to bring up the link, YouTube, whatever it is. So if you go to linktr.ee, you can get the free service or you can get the analytics service, but it's simple and easy. You actually just continually add whatever links you want to be on your Linktree site so that now on Instagram, you don't just have to share one link. You share one link, but it's attached to multiple different pages for whatever it is that they're looking for, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, the final thing that I want to say with Instagram is, you know, Instagram is one of those services that are, you know, a lot of the people will follow based off of hashtag. So go ahead, listen, you have to invest in your business, y'all. Like go in and buy an app. Where is my phone? I have an app that I use. I think it cost me like $10. It's called Hash Me. And what the Hash Me app is, and I'm just going to give you guys an example. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
It's called Hash Me.
Yeah, HASHME. So what happens is I pull up the Hash Me, and let's just say I want to do a motivational post today, and you want to put your links up, your hashtags to match the post that you're putting up. So if you're doing motivation, you want to use the top motivational hashtags. So it's actually going to give you the top trending hashtags for the day, which is going to be like entrepreneur, workout. It's going to give you a couple different ones that are based on the motivation. And then all you have to do is click select tags. It's going to select all your tags. You copy and put it in your post. And then you're going to notice people are going to start, because Instagram is just like Facebook.
Right.
When you start liking, your Instagram stays to the top. When people start commenting, then what you're going to notice is you're literally going to have people that are just going to start following you out of the blue. And it's just ridiculous, the amount of followers. And here's what you're doing. If you're posting up, Lenika, just products. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, we're all in the same company. One of our #1 products is a detox tea. So if I'm posting up about my detox tea, I may want to go and use the hashtag for weight loss. And I see that it could be detox, organic, vegan, and it's starting to bring all these people who love organic, detox, vegan. Now they all start following me. And what happens is they start following you. They fall in love with your product. And the next thing you know, your DM is popping because they want to know what you have to offer. So that is what I've used to build 99% of my business online. And honestly, the only tool I really pay for is the Hash Me app, but it brings those people who want my product to me already because they too are looking for vegan or organic or whatever it may be. And now they see your post on that hashtag. They're intrigued. They're in your DM. So that's just some of the tips that I wanted to share on tonight as well.
Fire. And as you were talking, one of the things too that I began to think about was, as you're looking at, because I wrote it down. I picked up my phone to download the app as we were talking. I said,
hold on, Lenika, hold on. Can I interrupt you? I apologize. But if you guys look, that David Castro that I commented on his weight loss, he just commented back. So guys, when I tell you, you can truly go find these people.
Absolutely.
You better get on Facebook.
Excuse me while I go get another customer.
While I go get another customer, right?
His response was, I'm trying to lose another 40 pounds. So you already know what my next step is going to be.
Yes, go ahead on and reply. I love it. As you were even you were talking, my brain started to churn, even from a blog standpoint, right? Where you now, you know, moving on into, you know, just I wouldn't say it's a higher area, but you know, then again, most of the successful internet marketers, they do have blogs, right? So if you're thinking about the hashtags and what's trending, wouldn't it be also great to even write topics on the very things that are trending to get organic traffic? So when you're going through it, when your customers, clients, potential business partners, they're typing in the search engines based upon the topic that you're writing about, right? And it makes sure that you have your link, your bio, your pages, and so forth are out there, you have instead a more higher chance of even being sought after. I do. Stanisha, did you have something? Because I also wanted to share my screen and show the audience something.
You share yours first, and then I'll share mine, and I got something to share. You can go first.
Okay. So I'm trying this out, right? What do I click? Look, I don't know it.
Click on the green at the left, on the left-hand side of the screen. Right under the blue message, click that arrow that says it's green, the green box that says screen.
Right. And do I click on application window?
You can share your entire screen or the application window, whichever one.
Okay, so let me see something. Okay, is that?
Yeah.
Click on present to everybody.
Yep, we see your screen. So if you go over to Facebook, we will see it.
All right, let me see something. Okay, Okay, Tanya, you may have to. I'm using Tanya's computer today. I'm trying, and I don't know her computer, so let me.
All right. You want to stop it real quick and want me to go first, and then you knock it out?
Yeah, but I want to make sure I do not.
You not just don't hit the red button. Just hit that stop up there. Stop your screen sharing.
There we go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Tanya, where's your search engine at? I'm on Tanya's computer.
You want to go? You want me to knock it out real quick?
Yeah, you go ahead. You go right on ahead.
Yeah, so I will talk real quick about screen. Look at me. Lenika got me confused. I will talk real quick, guys, about Facebook ads for 1 second. I don't even really do this a lot. Let me see, where is my mouse? Close. 1 second, guys. Share. All right. So if you guys can see my screen, which I think that you can. Candace, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
All right. So I just want to talk a little bit about Facebook ads. I don't do this, guys. I have to be honest with you. I'm not really a retailer, but I know that in TLC it's very powerful to do that. So I just tested something out one time to see the results that I could get with running a Facebook ad. In the back end of running that Facebook ad, I obviously wanted to sell product, right? So you can see right here, I tested this out on May 31st. I don't know why I don't do it, but I don't. But here's the thing for you guys. When you want to start to build up a customer base, a following, and you want to start selling product. So I ran this Facebook ad right here. You have to be careful. We obviously don't have enough time tonight to go over everything with Facebook ads, but you have to be careful on the wording that you use when you run an ad, or Facebook will block the ability for you to run ads. But I just say, shred fat now. Is your stomach, legs, and arms a huge problem? Get moving and sweating with my totally free workout plan. So one thing that I've learned from one of my online mentors, that it's very important to get your bait out there, right? So the bait that you give is normally something for free, right? A lot of us have funnels and stuff like that. That's another conversation. So when I give away the workout plan for free and for them to be added into my fitness group, right? You know that obviously on the back end with the products that I have to sell, I'm going to eventually try to get them to purchase from me. But first, I'm going to give you something for free, and I'm going to give you my free workout, and as an extra bonus, right, which I'm hyping up the gift that I'm giving away to make you even more interested, I'm gonna give you a free 2-week meal plan. Okay, click the link below. When they click this link below, I don't even think I have this set up anymore, so I'm not going to click on it. But when they click, let me see if I have this set up. I hope it doesn't take me from this page. Let me see. Oh no, it doesn't. Do I have this set up right here? Okay, so when they clicked on this right here, it's a video of me working out. I'm trying to get their phone number, and I'm trying to get their email, which I'm obviously going to get, or you can get your stuff from me. All right. So once I get your email, once I get your phone number and your name, I'm going to give you access to my challenge. Now, I'm not going to go all the way into that. That's a whole nother conversation to have. But when I ran this Facebook ad, guys, you can run Facebook, because at the end of the day, the lifeline of a business is leads, okay? We have to run our business like a business. People who sell cars, they spend over $100,000 a month sometimes just to get leads in. It doesn't even guarantee a customer, right? How much does it cost you to acquire a customer? So when I run this Facebook ad right here, this ad reached 210,000 people. 3,000 likes, whatever, 547 shares, right? So now they're doing the work for me as well by sharing this and getting, I think off of this ad, I got about 3,000 emails. So people who know about internet marketing, they understand that that's a really good amount of emails to get off of an ad. So now I've ran this ad to the United States and to South Africa. Okay. And I'll give you another secret when it comes to running ads too, guys. We're just giving you everything, even for offline, how it could be beneficial for you. So now all these women are telling me that they're interested. Look, they're saying, please give it to me. I'm in. How can I join? Right now, everyone on this post has 1,600 comments. I know everyone is not going to bite once I ask for some money from them. I understand that, and I'm fine with that. I just need the amount of money that I spend on the ad to be doubled. That wouldn't even make it beneficial for me. So if you look at all these people saying that they're interested, boom, 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 okay? So now what I did is I have my own Facebook group, right? And in my Facebook group, it's Tanisha's Healthy Living, Lenika's Healthy Living, whatever it is. And I'm just going to show you one post that I did just to test out the sales that I could get, because these girls obviously trust me as an authoritative figure, that I know what it takes to lose weight. I know how to lose weight, right? So now I made a post and said, you know, I work out with these girls every morning, like on a Facebook Live. I got people posting stuff in the group to just keep the momentum up and the lifeline, keep my life and my business very interesting. So here I posted and I said, you know, guys, if you didn't see the email, here it is here, right? We are selling the gastric bypass in a bottle for $40 today. Normally goes for $65 with shipping. Only for today, first come, first serve. We have 20. Hit my PayPal, all right? This is just, and I have a lot of these type of posts inside this group. And again, I say I don't retail, but for anyone who does retail, you should. This is a powerful method to use. So here I have 15 comments, guys, of people that are going to say, look, they just said, I don't know these ladies. I've never met them or whatever, right? I just post the link. She said, I did mine this morning. Omika said, just did mine, wanting to make sure you got it. Vicky went and she's on my team already. Natasha said, I just ordered mine. Quita said, I just ordered mine. Tanya said, I'm just seeing this. Is it too late? No, ma'am. Of course it's not, right? Kay Success Cash said, I just sent you my payment. It's just Lulu said, I sent my payment. Tamisha said, hi, Tanisha, I wanted more details on the detox and the drops, right? Because obviously I did more than just one product placement inside of this group, so they know what else I use. This girl, Nika, said, can I get more information from you? Guys, if you don't have a solution kit video, you can use mine, or you can take this video and brand yourself and create exactly what I created and create your own solution kit video. I don't have a problem with that. Make yourself the leader. And if you're not good in front of the camera and different things like that, then, you know, this is a video that you can use where it explains the solution kit. The girl, Damika Camp, said, how much is the kit, Tanisha? So now I was starting on the drops, right? And then now I got her to get the whole entire kit from me. I don't know these girls. Even people in Ghana. I am in Ghana. How do I get it? And I have shipped product to people in Africa. Yolanda says, can I still order? Beverly says, hi, how can I order? This girl says, I'm so mad. I'm just now seeing this. And this girl says, I would like to learn more. Beverly says, yep, I need one, hun. How do I get it? Now, that's just one post, guys, right? And I got to be completely honest with you. I have so many Facebook groups that I don't even really pay any attention to them, which I should, but I have a lot of women. Let's see how many women. I think this right here, I think I did a product placement for the coffee. No, I didn't do it right there. But if you go up, I was very active in this group, and I would maybe stay very active for 7 days, and then I'm going to sell something, right? That's what I'm always going to do. I'm going to eventually sell something, but you can't just go in for the kill. You have to start a relationship and get them excited to be a part for you. So, you know, I was posting the food that I ate. As a matter of fact, there was at one point that I even was doing workouts with them in the morning time. I know everyone. And here's the thing for you guys to understand. With some of the products that we sell for people that are in TLC, I hate to say it, but you don't have to work out to lose weight. And it's a strong selling point for most people when you tell them they don't have to work out. I know that it's more attractive and I would prefer for you to work out, but the truth is a lot of people have lost weight without working out, right? So if you're saying, well, I can't get up in the morning and work out with anybody. Well, to be honest, no one wants to work out anyways for the most part, okay? So when you start talking about the, you see, I was doing a workout with them, just getting the activity going, and they were loving it. Now, why I didn't continue to do this in this group, guys, I don't know, but that's just a secret you can use. You can run Facebook ads, give them something for free, get a website or a funnel system set up. Once you have that funnel system set up, funnel them into this group. Now, I wasn't manually adding these people at all. I don't have time for that. But in my autoresponder, I actually had the link for them to click on this group to join. And as you can see, I'm not that active in that group. I have 30 people who want to join it now. I don't pay too much attention to it. One last thing, Lenika, then I will put it right over to you too for success. Troy, is this it right here? Let's see. Is this, I have so many groups and so many pages. Let me see. I think this is the one I did. No, this is it right here. Is this the one I did? Now, like I said, I really love to recruit. That's really something that I'm interested in. Now, I never even kept doing this, and I'm giving you guys everything that you need as far as there are people who charge you $1,000 for a course to learn something that I'm going to show you right here. I think I paid, I think this is an ad that I did do. I think I probably paid $25 or $50 for this ad right here. And I said, interested in learning how I have managed to be successful in network marketing for 5 years, 100% online. Message me if you want me to help you grow your business online. Right. And I don't know what this goes to. Let me see what this link goes to. Okay, this went to a system. So anyways, I run the ad, guys, and I say, you know, let me know if you're interested on how to make money online. Look at this off an ad. Yes, yes, amen. Okay, how? Info, please. Yes, ma'am. This is James. James is NTLC. Okay, Jose said, move, let's all make money. Katrina said, info. Santora said, interested, and she's spamming on my post. That's okay. Okay, Hannah was warning me that people were interested. Georgetta says, somebody she tagged, have you heard about this? Thea said, interested. Claudia said, info, please. Marquita said, info. Michelle is already in TLC. Jose said, info. LaFana said, info. I mean, look at all these leads, right? So anyone who's in sales understands, I mean, network marketing, you know, network marketing is a lead business. And so that is the lifeline of your business, how many leads you get. So once you learn how to do Facebook ads, right, it's very important also, because I know a lot of people who test Facebook ads and they say, well, it doesn't convert for me, or, you know, Facebook kept charging me after I was running the Facebook ads. That's why it's important to study, okay? That's why it's important to study, and people don't give you information for free. We pay for it. I don't know how much money I've spent. I spent maybe about $15,000 this year on mentors for online. I know Candace says she's paid for plenty of courses. I know Lenika has, okay? So, but when you talk about your business, the fact is leads are the lifeline of a business, right? After you run your Facebook ads, you can get as many leads as you want. I was actually doing an offline presentation, and what I did, I'm giving you guys everything you need. Like seriously, if someone was to apply this, you could make a lot of money, all right? And why I don't do it, I don't know. I just haven't. It's just really foolish, actually. But I was doing an event in the Caribbean, and I was going to do a Caribbean tour. And what I did is, before I landed on whatever a Caribbean event I was going to do, right, I would run ads there for 7 to 14 days. I would run ads to let them know that I was coming, right? Foreigners really respect foreigners. I don't know why, but that's why people are in South Africa and stuff. People respect foreigners, respect foreigners. Even though I like to work better in the US, it's easy to get foreigners to show up for an event more so than Americans. And so I ran ads for about 7 to 14 days before I was coming. Guys, at one of my events, I had 30 people there who I had never met. They weren't distributors. They weren't invited by anyone. It was just off of a Facebook ad. Okay. So that is the power of Facebook ads. And Lenika was telling you how you can even be super specific. We don't have time to go over that. That was something that you have to learn, but even super specific. So when I was coming to an event, if I was 20 miles outside of Kingston, I'm going to tell the radius on the Facebook ad to run this ad to people that are in the circumference of from 20 miles from the point all around in one circumference, and everyone in that area got a notification that I was coming. So when you talk about trying to fill a room up, or you talk about, you know, selling your products or getting a distributor, run Facebook ads. But it's very important in order for it to convert for you where the person lands. Okay, they don't want a one-on-one conversation with you necessarily unless you branded yourself as like a superstar immediately. What they want is they want to click, like Candace said. Do you have a website in your information part? They want to click on something and know exactly what it is that you're offering them. That's why it's important to have systems. That's why it's important, you know, to have funnels and websites and blogs and different things like that, because it can be very powerful for your business. So I'm finished. I hope I didn't take up too much
Oh my
time.
God, you share a lot.
You know I talk a lot.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
This webinar, this hangout will go over because it's really good information. And ladies and gentlemen, what you got to understand is the knowledge that you are being given tonight is so powerful. You will just implement just a few of these strategies. Your business can really see a turnaround and change. I'm going to try again. Thanks so much, Tanisha, for sharing that. I'm going to try again to share the screen, right? All right. Are you guys seeing like a lot of windows open on your email?
Yeah, but when you go off that screen, we will see what you see. That's normal.
All right. Hi guys, what do you see now?
We see your Lenika Scott page.
Yes.
Okay, so listen up, guys. Tonight I want to share with you all a strategy that has helped me. So like, say for instance, and I'm clicking on my blog, like say for instance, if you're not with, like, I would say that Candace is a really good writer in terms of copy. In fact, shout out Candace. I had reached out to Lisa, saw the message first and you said, I got it. So I just did the copy for our first summit, right? Because as an internet marketer, you need to even start to learn how to flow and write, and it's called copy, right? And immediately Candace saw my message and she sent it back. But if you're like me, right, you can talk a lot, like on video or maybe get on a conference call, but for some reason you just don't want to write. Right. And you do a blog, okay? Then I'm going to share with you a powerful success tip and secret that I only share with those that I'm coaching, but I do feel a little given tonight to, you know, to the family that's watching that have even stayed on to hear more strategies. This is something that I do. So as you all see, I went through my blog and I'm clicking now on one of the blog articles that I did, which is 5 ways to increase your following. Now, if I pulled up my Facebook page and typed that in the search engine, what you will see is a video that I did last year. And basically in that video, it had so much good response. So then that let me know that people want to hear about the Facebook Lives and what they can do to increase their following through Facebook Lives. I decided to cut that video. And what I mean by that is it's called like cutting your content up and cutting it up, and you're distributing it in different ways. And so what I did was I took the video that I did and I recorded, and I had someone in Fiverr for like $10 to $15 to transcribe the whole video. After they transcribed that whole video I now put it in a blog post, okay? And so this is the blog. I didn't feel like getting on, you know, typing up in a Word document all of the information that was shared in the video. So I got her to transcribe it. And then, as you can see through my blog, boom, make money. So number 1, blast your list. You see what I'm saying? Number 2, offer valuable information. Number 3, engage your audience. Number 4, authenticity sales, which is the same exact things that you're hearing on tonight, but I just be consistent, right? So, but I wanted to share with you all a way that you can take a video and get more content out of that video. Now turn it into a blog post, because you can get somebody to transcribe it very, very cheap. I'm gonna see if I can go on to Facebook and show you all something. So just bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can actually find the video. And I'm on my sister's page. So as you see, Miss Tanya Jordan Scott coming up. Let me see if I can even figure out the, let me just do like a quick copy and paste and see will it come up that way, as opposed to me typing all of this stuff up in here. All right, let's see if that video come up. The blog post definitely came up. All right, so let me see. Y'all just bear with me. I guess I could just head on over to my page too if I can't find it. Okay, so there's the video right there. And as you all can see, this video did very well. Now, I did sponsor this video, but I got 57,000 views on this video, right? This video was about 45 minutes long. I didn't take all of the content that was typed out, but I took a little bit. But you guys got to know too, when you're doing as an internet marketer too, they're very strategic. They do things with intention and also purpose. So if you with intent do a live video, make sure that you're now going to turn that video, if it's really good, if it's got a lot of engagement, it lets you know that your audience want it, they love it, and they'll listen to it again. Make sure that you now take that video and get it transcribed, send it on over to Fiverr. Typically what they'll need is like an MP3 player, or they'll need a link. In my case, it was the Facebook link where you can just go into the video, go to the top of the web search, right? Like here, now this isn't the link, right? But you just copy and paste that link and you just shoot it right on over to Fiverr. If you're not using Fiverr, then I highly recommend you to use Fiverr. There's one more thing that I wanted to show, and it was a sponsor ad that I put up, and what I did was I featured some of the top leaders on the team that you're going to be even hearing from. One, you've already heard from Tanya Jordan Scott. You'll also be hearing from Bonita McClain and Denise Lee. They're all $1 million earners on our team. And so I posted a picture, and that picture got so much engagement. And that's another thing, as an internet marketer, you must know when people like something, they like it. They either don't or do. And even if you know if it's gonna get a lot of engagement, if they like it, do more with it, right? Which is why I did more with the Facebook Live. I said I gotta put that on a blog, and people are now still coming to me because of that, right? I think it's 3 like me. And I'm gonna show you this ad that I sponsored, and it got so much engagement that I ended up building a whole lead page around it. And then I busted up the leads, and I gave Denise, Tanya, and Bonita some of the leads, and some of the other women on the team that's working and that have an online presence. We like me, $1 million. Let me see. I don't feel like going through the ad manager looking it up, but it's going to be in here somewhere, y'all. Just give me a second. I just found it, right?
Okay.
A few seconds ago. And then keep in mind, too, on Tanya's page is a little different. I'm trying to find the. Let's see if we can find this. Uh-oh, that's not, it's not going over there. Let me see something. Just hold tight, you all. Keep in mind, I'm on my sister's computer because her Wi-Fi was so much better than mine. And I ended up switching at the last minute just to get on her computer. Why isn't my page coming up?
What you looking for? Your fan page?
Right. It's just not coming up. But what I'm trying to find is there was an ad that I posted.
Is it a picture or a video?
It's a picture.
Click on photos right there on the left hand side.
Okay, that's where I was gonna go, but it may take too long. But I got to share with them that I just wanted to share with you all how it is so imperative that you guys do some ad markets, because a lot of times the leads will come in, and I don't know how many leads we got, but it was just absolutely incredible the amount of leads that we got from this one ad that I sponsored. And the ad did very, very well, and it was catered to my niche. It was catered to moms, and it was catered to those that wanted to work from home. And when the young ladies began to call back the leads, they got great responses. It wasn't like, so like these were hot leads.
Right.
I'm trying to find you all. I can't find it. How about this? Because I don't want to, I don't want to waste that much more time. We're in an hour and 30 minutes of it. What I'll do is I will post do a screenshot. Let me turn it back on. All right, guys. What do I click to get back to the main view?
Just click stop sharing the screen.
Okay.
Again.
Where is it at? It's so
right there at the bottom. Look at there you go.
Is that it? Okay. All right. So what I'll do is, just for the sake of time, because I don't want, but the ad did so good. I mean, it was like, wow. I ended up creating when I got that much response, I ended up creating a lead capture pages, right, about moms in business. It is just about moms, helping moms work from home. And I went ahead and I boosted the post, and there again, the same exact response. They were up there typing, sending emails, their phone numbers were in there. So here's the main point that I want to make, because a lot of times with internet marketing is a lot of testing that happens, but you got to be intentional. But when you see something really hit off, it's like fire, and people are sharing it and they're engaging it means they like it. And so you got to work that thing, right? And so you want to make sure when you start to get that engagement on the post, you milk it for what it is worth, and you get every single dime out of that post. And that's what they've learned to do. And so that's another thing. Don't leave it alone. Another thing that you can do is come on back in there, go into the top of the edit bar. And this is even outside of doing an ad, because that was a particular ad that I boosted once I saw that people really liked it. I said, well, gosh, if they like it, if I pay a little bit, they're going to really, Facebook is going to really put it out there. Then what you can do, even do on your personal page, and this is something that I did a lot, if I saw that people really they engaged with a particular post, I'll go back into the edit caption and then add a link. We are taught different things. Some people can be too linky, right? Meaning putting links in place. That's not what we do. But when you see something has a great response, start posting that link in there. All right. So that's what I wanted to add. Before we close out with these two incredible leaders, I want to see if they have any other information that they would like to offer and also share. I
do, Lenika, real quick, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. Do y'all mind? Everybody that's on here, if you are in any of our chat groups, we want to hear from you. Do you want us to continue for a few more minutes?
They're probably like, no. You got
I don't think so, Candace.
No, I wanted to touch on something, because me and my sister Tanisha were talking about this earlier today in regards to retail. And, as we were talking about retail, she was like, Candace, you really killed the retail game. And there was one thing that I sat down and I started thinking about when it comes to retailing our product. A lot of us cut ourselves short from retailing product, because here's what I mean. Let's just say my good girlfriend, Tanisha Graham, hits me up because of a post that she saw, and she says, hey, Candace, I want to get that tea. Mm-hmm. Most of us will say, okay, great, girl, the tea is X amount of dollars. I could send you a PayPal, or I could give you my website. For those of you guys who are in the same company as us, here's what I want to tell you. If they hit you up, if Tanisha Graham inboxed me, never knew TLC, never been on a product, and she says she's interested in the tea, don't sell her the tea yet. Because what you need to do, me being the old insurance agent, Lenika, I need to fact find. So my first question is going to be, listen, Tanisha, I'm so excited you reached out to me about the tea. What intrigued you the most about it? Right. Tanisha's going to say, well, I was intrigued because I saw people were losing 5 pounds in 5 days. Listen, you don't just want to sell her the tea, because next thing you want to know, for those of us, because of course we all lead with the tea. So I just want to be real on some retail tips. And I sent Twyler, I wish Mrs. Portis was on, because I sent her a screenshot one night as I was laying on the couch of my PayPal. And I said, I could retail some product, Tyler. I said, look at my screenshot of my PayPal that I did in like 9 months. But, you know, one of the number one reasons why I retail a lot of product, Lenika, is because I don't just sell them tea. So if Stanisha reached out to me about the tea, great, Stanisha, what intrigued you the most about the tea? She says to lose weight. Okay, great. You want to lose weight. You have to fact find. How much weight do you want to lose? You want to lose 20 pounds? Okay, how fast do you want to lose it? You know, Stanisha, besides your weight loss, if you could change 2 more things about your health, what would it be? And the reason why I do this is because as an insurance agent, Lenika, let's be honest, you probably have your auto, home, and life insurance all with the same agent. In most cases, that's what we do. And what happens is me thinking about my old insurance agent days, I knew if I only insured Lenika's car insurance and I went up on her rate, Lenika is going to shop with any other agent around or any other company around that offers the detox tea. But if I have Lenika's detox tea, her NutriBurst, her NRG, she's less likely to shop. So you need to fact find and find out what these customers need, because your job is the person who solves the most problems makes the most money. So you need to solve her problem, and you need to be able to fact find and find out exactly what it is that they want, whether it's a product or a service that you offer. Why did they want it? What are they looking for? Because you're going to keep them as a consistent customer if you're able to help them hit that goal. So don't be afraid to ask her, you know, don't just jump in for the sale. She's already telling you she's trying to give you her credit card. Now you go and try to take as much as her money as possible, but giving her the benefits that she needs. Because you can't be afraid to ask for the money. If you're afraid to ask somebody for the credit card, you're in the wrong business.
Absolutely.
In the wrong business. So get out there and retail product, but don't just sell the product. You have to sell. And then another thing is, and I told Stanisha this too, and I'm not even going to talk about it tonight, but I'm going to mention it.
Okay.
Be the service to your customer. Because honestly, that person who provides valuable service to their customer actually has statistically 20 to 40% of an increase in their product sales, because they choose to be the service to their customer. No matter what company you're in, don't say, if Lenika was one of my customers and she called me up and she had a question about a product or she had an issue, I'm not going to tell Lenika to call corporate. I am going to do the work for her so that I know Lenika comes back to me when she wants to buy more product. So other than that, I'm going to end it with that because I could go all night. I'm sorry.
This is so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Before we left to come to the mountains, I think I had like a $200 order. I said, let me just drop some stuff in here. Gave her a free magazine, gave her some free stuff, you know. So thank you so much for saying it, because I think a lot of times, you know, even offline, we're not that proficient in that area, and we all could do better by providing great, excellent customer service to our customers for repeat business and then also retention. Stanisha?
To just go off real quick what she said, when she said if you're scared to ask people for their credit card, then you're in the wrong business. I think that also goes when it comes to recruiting. People are scared to recruit, and you know, you have these beast retailers. I see what y'all be doing. I don't know how you do it, but salute to you 100% straight up, right? I can always admit my weakness. I haven't knocked that one down yet. But when it comes to the recruiting thing, guys, people are scared to recruit people. It's like, you know, you're scared to say it. So one of the things that I said, you know, I've heard people say, don't turn a good customer into a bad IBO and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, also remember that you came into network marketing for residual income. That's what you came for. So that's why you're selling products. So if you came into the industry for residual income, don't be afraid to sell the dream to people. Don't go away from that. Don't go away from that shark mentality of like, listen, we got to get this money, right? That's how I first started off in network marketing. And that's what makes me thrive in network marketing, is the whole building and recruiting and this kind of stuff. So, and you'll be able to identify who would be interested in making some money, who's just simply, you know, a customer for you or whatever it is. But don't be afraid. Even one of the things that I taught, you know, a couple people that I was dealing with, I said, listen, when you are signing these people up, you can let them know, even if they're just a customer, maybe you could get almost 40% off on the products that you're purchasing if you were to be a distributor. And I know a lot of people will just say no, and they will consistently buy solution kits from you, and they're not interested. But from the recruiting side of it, when it comes to team building, guys, you know, don't waver away from why you started network marketing. Don't play it safe. You know, Candace is a beast retailer, but she recruited like 9 or 10 people in the last 2 to 3 days, right? And so that's something that people don't see from her, but she still recruits. And that's why I'm trying to tell everyone, any top earner that you see, you better believe they're a beast at recruiting people. They're a beast at picture. They're a beast at being aggressive to the dream and being able to paint the picture for people to see the possibilities of what's possible. One of the girls on my team, she was asking me, how does she transition from retail to recruiting? I say, don't transition at all. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If you make $1,000 in retail, then you keep on retailing. But at the same time, guys, you know, keep that shark entrepreneur mentality. I want $1 million a month. That's what I want, right? And I want to be connected with some people like Candace, right? Like Lenika, like Twyla, like Tanya, you know, like Denise, like Bonita, like all of these different ladies who I know if I was to put them in my organization, you gonna bring me some people, right? And so, right, okay. So if you go bring me some people, you're gonna help me with my residual. So like what she said, you know, if you're scared to ask for the credit card to sell the entire kit on the retail side, or if you scared to let them know this is an opportunity for you to make money, then you're in the wrong type of business.
Oh my God, this is just absolutely incredible. I did want to share one thing. I thought about a video that I did, actually was upon us joining Total Life Changes, and I was just recruiting all over the place, and someone had came into our organization that we recruited, and she just was like, I can sell, but I can't recruit. So let me just also help you all with that mental blockage. If you can sell to anybody, then you can recruit. I just want to let you know that.
Absolutely.
If you can sell to anybody, you can recruit. But here's the thing, it may be a mental block there. And so this video was just done, you know, 2014, I believe, when we first joined TLC. And the video title is, have you recruited, in all caps, anyone in your MLM business? Is not that long. It is about 6 minutes long. I want you to go watch it, but basically it talks about you have to believe that you're going to recruit somebody for them to come. And I heard a story about another woman who built a powerful business in another network marketing company. And I never forget when she shared, the day she woke up, she said she sucked at recruiting. She just couldn't do it. She didn't know what was wrong with her, but she was a fireball. And she said the day that she woke up and she said, I am going to recruit 3 people with this $500 package into my company, and I am not coming home until I do that, right? And she, in her company, went out and recruited 3 people that day in that particular company with a $500 pack, and it changed the whole trajectory of her business from that point on, and she was able to build huge teams. So whether you're marketing online or even offline, you have to have the belief that you can do so to be able to attract the people. Now, here's the message. Thank you so much, Tanya, for bringing this over. This is what I was trying to show you all, right? This is a lead capture page, as you all can see that. And basically it says we are helping moms eliminate debt. That's the lead capture page that I built off of. And you all can see, let me see, what is the momsandhomebusiness.com. I believe the page is still accessible. Momsandhomebusiness.com. But every internet marketer has a lead capture page. Now that one don't really look like the ongoing usual lead capture page, but it is a lead capture page, and I'm gonna get your name, your email address, and your phone number, okay? So you got to be like, I am going to get the information so that I can drip you, send you emails and things like that, with the ultimate purpose of even getting you as a customer, a client, or a potential business partner, right? And that's how you have to have that particular mindset. So we are going to close out tonight. It has been a joy, a pleasure to have been alongside of these amazing, incredible leaders on here, just sharing their information. I know we all could go for hours because we're so passionate about it, and we want to see people win online. And again, as I started this Women's Summit today, I started out by sharing that we gotta know, you've gotta know this, you gotta know how to do it. We're in such a different time zone right now. As you even look at what happened with Amazon, I mean, sales sales just breaking records.
Absolutely.
You know, of my shopping, and I spent a lot of money because I was in another place in my health where I couldn't get out over the last few months, right? That's a testimony within itself, right? Walk up the stairs, right? A lot of people don't know the full story, but here's the thing. I want you to enjoy this time of the year, it's Christmas, but because of direct sales and the income that we've been able to earn and the life we've been able to live, just about 95% of my shopping was done online. You all, that's the age that we're in. Take the time to learn from those that have already been successful by trailblazing the path, right? Take the time, humble yourself and learn and see what they're doing, right? Authenticity, copying, right? The right people. Look at what they're doing. Spend some time to kind of say, why is it that they're doing that? Because there's always a reason behind it, right?
Absolutely.
Dead horse, but I really loved and I enjoyed Stanisha and Candace on tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about culture, leadership with Denise Lee and also Miss Portia Wilkins. And then we're going to close out with Dr. Kelly Edwards and Miss Bonita McLean, just talking about how do you build in the midst of struggle, right? But you can still press your way. Day 3 of the Women's Summit, we're about to close out. Please share this information so that you can meet us the summit tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.